Here's all frog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. We've made it to the end of another week. It is Sunday. This is a Joe Bow challenge. It's Shipwrecks. I don't know if they're like modern shipwrecks, ancient shipwrecks, in between. I don't know. Obviously, we don't. Joe's not here to talk us through it either. I don't know if you have history on this, Adam. Wow. He says he should. Duterte, or we're in the Philippines. You played this 1 week ago. Okay. Welcome to my queue. This is how it works. There's stuff that legitimately Jay and Adam sent in from months ago that's still on the queue. It's a good place to be in, to be fair. Welcome to Mahunig. Okay, we're in Ohio. Wait, no, that's Mahoning. It's in the Upper East. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this. Okay, first off, we can at least get the correct coast. Water's to the west. But I don't know how I'm going to find Mahunig. Not unless I like go across. I'm not going across the whole coast. We're on the west coast of the Philippines somewhere. All right, we're up here. Really annoying to have to try and do that. Never have found Mahuning anyway. Look at how tidy that is. Oh, good lord. With difficulty, I'd imagine. You get a nice guess on that one. 4370. Took you forever to pinpoint. Yeah, I don't have that kind of time. I don't know. There's a shipwreck there. Maybe we'll find out about it. You'll come back with info on that one. Okay. This is a shipwreck in Queensland, apparently. It's copyright Queensland, Australia, so seems likely. This is an old Ironside. This is like a steamboat. Been out here for quite some time. Can I get out to see the sign? No, apparently not. Probably just says dangerous, don't play on this. Okay, the MV Doña Paz was a Philippine-registered passenger ferry that sank after colliding with the oil tanker MT Vector on December 20th, 1987. Traveling from Leyte Island to the Philippine capital of Manila, the vessel was seriously overcrowded with at least 2,000 passengers not listed on the manifest. Jesus. Additionally, it was claimed the ship did not have a radio and that life jackets were locked away. However, official blame was directed at Vector, which was found to be unseaworthy and operating. This looks like the shipwreck in Forza Horizon 3. Could be. Never played Forza Horizon, so I couldn't tell you. And it looks like an old steamboat, right? Yeah, I can't read that. I mean, we're in Queensland. I assume we're by Brisbane somewhere. The water is to our east, I hope. Otherwise, it'd be real awkward. Probably off the Gold Coast. It's the Mermaid Beach, because I like mermaids. Oh, it's north of Brisbane, actually. It's the SS Maheno. Okay. Whoa! So we're going back to the Doña Paz here for a second. They were operating without a license, a lookout, or a qualified master. There was an estimated death toll of 4,386 people, only 24 survivors. It's the deadliest peacetime maritime disaster in history. Was this ferry in the Philippines in 1987. This is the SS Maheno. It was an ocean liner belonging to the Union Company of New Zealand that operated in the Tasman Sea, crossing between New Zealand and Australia from 1905 until 1935. She was also used by the New Zealand Naval Forces during World War I as His Majesty's New Zealand Hospital Ship No. 1. It washed ashore on Fraser Island by a cyclone in 1935, where the disintegrating wreck remains as a popular tourist attraction. This is by Eris Vidalis. Wow. This is all about the histories and the shipwrecks. This is not about... That might be rocks. Maybe that's the boat? I don't know. But yeah, I could definitely see a wreck coming up here with all these rocks if you're not going to the right place. Could be bad. I have no idea where this is. No clue. I think that's someone flying a kite. We can tell by the angle they have opened their doors that, I mean, nothing. There's no clues here. The sun is arguably in the west, so compass rose is garbage. We're in Puget Sound. We're not. We're off Cyprus. Somebody decided that looked like the Mediterranean. Just keep zooming in. Eventually, it'll stop. Off the coast of Cyprus, at the Akortiri shipwreck. Technically, the United Kingdom. Oh shit! I didn't realize they still had territory in Cyprus. It is not the Costa Concordia. Costa Concordia was the western Mediterranean. This is the Akortiri shipwreck. We're going to find out about in a moment, which is technically in the United Kingdom. I am really cold. I might have to wear long sleeves today. It's nutso. Shame you can't see the cat cam. He's being very cute right now. I will swap that out with a new camera for next time. MAV Achios shipwreck was once the ship called Mav Achios, built in 1932 by AS. The ship was under the ownership of the company Akarmania Maritime Company. It was transporting wood from Yugoslavia to Jeddah in South Africa. Unfortunately, a storm swept through and sunk the ship in January of 1976. All the crew on board made it off the derelict vessel. Well, that's good. No loss of life. It's very nice. Oh. Shipwrecked at the base of the pier. Look at all those pelicans. South Arabia, not South Africa. Ah, makes much more sense. Wait, recognize this one? Which means it's in Monterey. Somewhere in California. What's up with these guys? Remember? They hamming it up for Google? Must be. The stench would be overpowering. I'm not surprised. Look at the pier. Jesus. Why would you want to go here? Yeah. California State Parks. California part we got pretty quickly. Probably some good fishing off the pier or something. The Beach Shack. California. I can escape, maybe? Okay, I mean, I wasn't really worried about that. But I guess I can try. Seacliff State Beach. Okay. It's not Monterey, is it like Santa Monica? Coastline's too damn long. Oh, I saw the cliff. I got so excited. But it was not meant to be. Now we go back to Monterey. This time we go north. There it is. Santa Cruz. Alto. I'm surprised we actually got points for that. A lot of the time those stupid piers aren't anywhere near the location. The SS Palo Alto was a concrete ship, built as a tanker at the end of the First World War. Built by the San Francisco Shipbuilding Company at the U.S. Naval Shipyard in Oakland, California. Launched on the 29th of May, 1919, too late to see service in the war. Sister ship was the SS Peralta. Palo Alto was mothballed in Oakland until 1929. It was brought by the Seacliff Amusement Corporation and towed to Seacliff State Beach in Aptos, California. A pier was built leading to the ship in 1930. And we wait. Jay's been here in real life. Sunk in a few feet in the water so the keel rested on the bottom. And she was refitted as an amusement ship with amenities including a dance floor, a swimming pool, and a cafe. The company went bankrupt 2 years later during the Depression, and the ship cracked at the midsection during a winter storm. The state of California purchased the ship and stripped it of the fittings, left it as a fishing pier, a popular site for recreational fishing. But eventually, I don't know why there's an arbitrary limit on the length of Twitch chats either. She deteriorated to the point where she was unsafe for this purpose and was closed to the public in 1950. Following an attempt at restoration in the 80s, they were open for fishing for a few years and closed again. The fishing pier opened to foot traffic in the summer of 2016, but later closed for repairs. Alright, there's a ship. Looked like there were people on the ship, but no. Looked like we're in Alaska. Doesn't it look like that town in Alaska where there's the one building? Nah, looks like it. They are short plates. European. So Norway, Iceland, Finland. Excuse me. or Argentinian. We're in Ushuaia. Shipwreck here, apparently. Probably the St. Christopher. Indeed. Whittier. No, it's not. Definitely not Alaska. You'd been to a different shipwreck in Santa Cruz. Apparently, don't go boating in Santa Cruz. Excuse me. Let's find out about the maybe the Constanera de Ushuaia or the St. Christopher. I went too fast. I got the guess too fast. Adam wasn't ready. Sorry. Keep jamming. I don't know how I feel about the camera being on, or the chair being on camera. You've experienced for a week now on YouTube. Let me know what you think. While we're waiting, I'll tell you about how to send in the challenge. Just head over to GeoGuessr.com. Find a map you want me to play and send me the challenge link to that map. Over on a private message on the Discord server. Find the ! Discord if you're on Twitch, or just in the description down below if you're on YouTube. If you want a custom map like this one was, you can create it by being a GeoGuessr Pro member. It's about 20 bucks a year, 30 bucks a year, something like that. If you don't want to be a pro member, then you can do what Joe did, which was talk to Sagittarius about creating a map. Sagittarius 998. JRS 152 would help with the map, and probably DT would as well. What are your numbers? DT what? 76. Talk to any one of them on the private message server. Or just put a go up in the GeoGuessr channel of my Discord server and say, hey, create me a map. And they'll be happy to do so during their own time. Then you go on the queue. First time viewers will go at the head of the queue. Okay, so we're talking about this shipwreck here in Ushuaia. The HMS Justice W-140 was a Royal Navy ship classified as a rescue tug. It was built in the U.S. at the U.S. Navy ATR-1 class rescue tug, USS ATR-20. It was never commissioned in the U.S. Navy, but was transferred to the Royal Navy under a land lease. Justice was returned to the U.S. Navy on the 20th of March 1946 and redesigned BATR-20. Struck from the Naval Registry on the 3rd of July 1946, so it didn't even make it in 6 months. Sold in October to Leonardo Simoncini of Buenos Aires at the Costa Rican flagged St. Christopher. Okay, well, do we know about the shipwreck or just the ship? I don't know, because this is a long one, right? There may be more. As I said, there is a long queue, but the newcomers will go to the head of the list of the queue for challenges to play, and then I rotate based on people. So, like, Jay and Adam have significant queues, but they're not just, like, back to back to back. In 1953, the St. Christopher was chartered for salvage operations in the Beagle Channel on the sunken Hamburg South American line ocean liner SS Monte Cervantes, along with several Argentinian naval vessels. After suffering engine trouble and rudder damage in 1954, she was laid up at Ushuaia, Argentina. Beached and abandoned in 1957 and in 2004, had her remaining fuel oil removed. As of 2019, it's still grounded and abandoned at Ushuaia. So there you have it. That was the challenge sent in by Joe Bow. Thank you so much for creating this shipwreck challenge. It was a joy to play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. Twitch, stick around for a little send-off and we'll go raid someone. If you're watching on YouTube, we are all set for today, but you can catch me tomorrow, of course, at 6 a.m. every day on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. Until next time, cheers.